Many customers come in wanting to sell their silver items. Here are a few things you need to know to help you determine whether your items are silver or silver plate. There are 3 things that you want to make sure when looking at your silver. First one is whether it's sterling silver, whether it's silver plate, or if it's silver and weighted. Take a look at your pieces. First, this tray, you want to turn it over, you want to look for a stamp. See if it says sterling or 925, which 925 is also sterling. It's a percentage of the silver, 92.5% silver. Small candlestick. Now on the bottom of the candlestick, it'll say if it's sterling. This one in fact does say it's sterling. And it also says weighted. They don't all say weighted on them, yet they all are weighted. So a candlestick like this is made up of ceramics or sand, depending on how old it is. The important thing is to know is when you weigh a candlestick like this, it's 5.5 ounces. But it's not 5.5 ounces of silver. You have a lot of ceramics in here. When you take the ceramics out, you have a very foily piece of silver, which you can find in your kitchen, almost as tinfoil. And this, however, weighs 1/2 ounce, actually less than 1/2 ounce. So you went from 5.5 ounces to 1/2 ounce, which is a very big difference of price. Now you have the same thing with a large candelabra. And this is also sterling, stamped on the bottom, and you have the same exact scenario. Ceramics, metal rods, and chrome. This is literally made, manufactured, and dipped in silver 2 or 3 times. And when you break it apart, there's very little actual silver value inside this piece. So my opinion is, keep them, don't melt them, give them as a gift. They don't weigh a whole lot. 1/2 ounce of silver is $10. I have a fork here, and on the back of it, it should say sterling. And this one does, and it usually has the name of the company. Gorham, Wallace, Sterling, those are all good. International Sterling, those are all good brands. International Silver, however, means silver plate, has to say sterling. Also, anything Rogers, always plated as well. Sorry, but no value. So a fork like this that's sterling is all sterling. It's pure, it's 925, so that is good. Spoon, same thing as the fork. A knife, however, of the same set. The blade is stainless, and there's a rod that's stainless that continues to go down the handle, which is why a magnet sticks to it, and a magnet does not stick to silver. It's stamped sterling on the handle, sideways, but there's a metal rod with ceramics inside the handle. And the handles of these are the same as the candlesticks. They're very light. So these, when we purchase them, we don't weigh them, we just calculate them based on being a handle. And the bottom of this tea set is stamped Rogers. Rogers is silver plate. Now, you might think, well, this is very heavy, it's not going to be made out of silver, but there are sterling silver tea sets, even larger than this, 5 or 6 pieces that are solid sterling. This one is not, but usually you'll find the stamp on the bottom. This is a silver plated tray. And we know it's silver plate because there's no stamps or any indications on it. You'll find the stamp on the bottom of the tray or on the sides, on the rims, possibly on the handles as well. This one does not have any stamps, so we know it's silver plate. I hope this helped. If in doubt, bring your items in and we'll have one of our experts determine whether it's silver or silver plate.